From the national newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo. Ongoing airstrikes by the U.S. and Israel have killed at least 787 people in Iran since the start of the war on Saturday. The new toll comes from the Iranian Red Crescent Society. Iran has been firing back with counterattacks on many targets in the Middle East. The U.S. Embassy in Saudi Arabia's capital was hit with a drone strike today and sustained only minor damage. It prompted the U.S. State Department to order more non-emergency personnel and family members to leave a half dozen countries in the Middle East. U.S. President Donald Trump submitted a war powers notification to Congress yesterday regarding the war. Here's ABC's Marcus Moore.
President Trump saying, quote, "We haven't even started hitting them hard. The big wave hasn't even happened. The big one is coming soon."
Whatever the time is, it's okay, whatever it takes.
The president not ruling out ground troops in Iran, adding the U.S. is prepared for a prolonged conflict.
Canada's defense minister says Canadian military personnel stationed in the Middle East are out of harm's way. David McGuinty did not answer, though, when asked how many Canadian personnel are in the region. He told reporters in Sydney, Australia, where he's on a visit today with Prime Minister Mark Carney, that Canada has endorsed the American and Israeli military strikes on Iran, but that Canada would not get involved.
Canadians know this is a difficult, complicated, and unfortunate situation. We would all rather see peaceful dialogue.
Prime Minister Mark Carney is in Australia on the hunt for more collaboration with his government in trade and defense to build on already strong intelligence ties. Carney arrived in Sydney today for meetings with business leaders. He'll leave Thursday for the capital, Canberra, where he'll deliver a speech to the Australian Parliament. Some Canadians were involved in a tourist bus accident in the Dominican Republic. A statement posted from the Embassy of Canada to the DR said staff are providing consular assistance, but did not say how many Canadians were on the bus or what their status is. Local media report 2 deaths and at least 19 people injured in the crash Sunday night, about an hour's drive west of the popular resort area of Punta Cana. British Columbia's chief coroner is set to make an announcement today about last month's mass shooting deaths in Tumbler Ridge, amid calls for a public investigation. And Alexandre Trudeau recently premiered his new film in Toronto. And among those there for the screening was his well-known brother, former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Alexandre says Justin has been enjoying life with his pop star girlfriend, Katy Perry, since stepping away from politics, and he's super happy.
Enjoying the little freedoms of shopping and, fixing things in his home and, dating again or falling in love again. He's doing great.
Alexandre's new Canadian thriller, Hair of the Bear, comes out Friday. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, in the NHL last night, there were just 2 Canadian teams on the ice. Trevor Zegras scored the winner in the shootout as the Philadelphia Flyers edged the Maple Leafs 3-2, handing the Leafs their 4th loss in a row. The Dallas Stars spotted the Vancouver Canucks a 1-0 lead, then stormed back with 6 unanswered goals en route to a 6-1 victory. It was the Stars' 9th win in a row. The Canucks have lost 6 straight. The Toronto Raptors had the night off again. They'll host the New York Knicks tonight at Scotiabank Arena. Last night, Kitchener, Ontario native Jamal Murray had 45 points as the Denver Nuggets scored a 128-125 decision over the Utah Jazz. In curling, Brad Gushew's farewell tour took another victory lap Monday night as the veteran skip improved to 4-0 at the Montana's Brier. Gushew and Team Canada's Brad Jacobs lead Pool B with unbeaten records. From the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.